All right, good morning. Here we are, seated. Let's go ahead and sit down, crisscross. Roll your shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall. Pull your belly button in. Just do some shoulder circles right here. Get the body a little warmed up. Get the shoulders and the neck muscles warmed up. A little bit of a dreary day today, but I think the sun will come out later on. And keep your shoulder blades strong down. Look over your right shoulder. Back to the center. And look to the left shoulder. And back to the center. Let's do that one more time. On to the right. Center. Left. Center. Relax your wrists on your knees right here. Look down at the floor. And then look up towards the ceiling. Look down at the floor. And back up towards the ceiling. Then look straight ahead and bring your chest to your left knee, over to your right knee, and back up to the center. Body circles. Good, big circles right here. And then go the other direction. Everybody's here. We're ready to go. One more. And then hold it in the center here. Inhale, reach those arms up. Give me a slight back bend. Exhale, bring your hands heart center. Again, inhale, arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, hands heart center. Then inhale up one more time. This time the right arm comes on the floor and the left arm reaches over, keeping the hips on the floor. Reach those fingertips. Good, come back to the center and switch. Good, back to the center and switch. One more time, reach to the left and come back to the center. Roll those shoulders back one more time. Let's come around on all fours. So your hands are going to be right under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Open up the fingertips nice and wide. Push them down into the floor. Round your spine. Bring your chin to your chest. Drop your tummy down. Open up your chest. Look up. Exhale as you arch. Inhale as you drop down. Bring your spine into neutral position. Continue keeping the shoulder blades drawn down. Pull your belly button in. Extend the right arm out with your thumb up. The left leg pushes back through the heel. Extend that leg. Engage the glute of that back leg. Stay nice and tall in that left shoulder. Look down at the floor, keeping the neck in alignment with the spine. Good, and switch. Left arm, right leg, extend, push back through the heel, flex that foot. The toes are pointing down towards the floor here. And switch. Control when you switch. There's hardly any movement going on in the torso. And switch. Good, then bring the hand down, the knee down, tuck the toes under, and lift the hips up into a down dog. This is still a modified down dog, so keep your knees soft, your chest pressed towards the thighs, and head relaxed. Bend one knee, push the opposite heel down. Keep your belly button pulled up towards the ceiling to protect that lower back. One more on each side. Good, then push both heels down, press the hips a little higher, and come back onto all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Draw the shoulder blades down, pull the belly button in. Bring the right hip towards the right shoulder, straighten it out, left hip, left shoulder. Wagging the tail right here from side to side, warming up the obliques. Get some movement into those hips. One more on each side. Good, then hold it in the center. Walk the knees back so you're in modified plank, or tuck the toes under and extend the legs into full plank. So my wrists are under my shoulders. If I'm on the full plank, walk the toes a little closer towards your wrists and push the heels back, elongating the legs. Squeeze your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your chest, your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps. Breathe. Anytime you need to drop those deep knees down, You're still working the plank with the knees down. Bring the heels together, keep the toes apart. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Push back to the heels, reach forward to the crown of the head. Breathe. Then bring the heels apart, drop the knees down, flatten out the feet, turn the inside of the elbows forward, and slowly come all the way down onto the ground. Once you're here, bring the heels together, toes apart. Reach the hands behind you, palms are facing towards your thighs. Lift up the chest, lift the legs up, squeeze the heels together, and reach the fingertips towards the bottom of the mat. Make sure you're breathing right here. And then relax it down. And let's do that again. Lift, squeeze the heels together, reach the hands towards the bottom of the mat. Breathe. And relax. Now bring your feet mat width apart. Your toes are still turned out. Your palms are facing up this time. Lift up the chest, lift up the legs, reach the hands back towards the heels. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. And relax. One more time, lift and reach. And relax. Now bring the arms out to the side with the palms facing down. Roll the shoulders back. Lift up the chest, the legs, and reach the hands to the opposite walls. Activating the upper back muscles, this time the back of the shoulders. Relax. One more time, lift. Breathe. And relax. Then bring the feet together, the hands under the shoulders, and push yourself into child's pose. Walk the fingertips forward, press the palms down into the mat, into extended child's pose. From child's pose, bring the hips forward, drop them down towards the front. Shoulders are down, knees may be off the floor into up dog. Then tuck the toes under, lift your hips back into down dog. Heels towards the floor, chest towards the thighs. Relax that head. Press those fingertips into the floor. The right leg comes up. Bend that knee and open up the hip towards the right, under your right armpit. Continue pushing the left heel towards the ground. Breathe. Good, bring that right leg down. Left leg lifts up, bend that knee, open up the hip towards the left. Continue your breath. Good, bring that leg down, walk out your dog one more time, feels nice. Good, come forward into high plank. You can remember to put the knees down here if you need to modify. Or full plank right here, tapping the foot from side to side. If you're on the knees, it looks like this, from here to here. Remember to keep that neck in alignment with the spine, the hands right under the shoulders. Tap, center, tap, center. Do one more on each side. Good, and drop the knees down. The left leg out to the side, the right leg extend, and the right arm comes up into side plank. Good, smile. Excellent. Hold it in the side plank. Take that top arm, wrap it around the opposite hip with the palm facing away from you. Good, just hold it like this and maybe lift up the top leg. So you open up the chest and shoulder. Good, bring the leg down, the arm back up, and bring it to the front. Rotate to the other side. Left arm reaches up first. Left right hand is directly under the shoulder. Wrap that arm around the opposite hip. Open up that chest and then lift up the top leg. Keep that neck in alignment with the spine. Bring the leg down, the arm up, and come back to the center. Good. From here, tuck the toes under. Go back into down dog. From down dog, single leg, down dog, right leg comes up. Then bring the leg to the front of the mat. Walk the leg forward if you need to. You're going to come where your ankle is directly under your knee. The left leg is extended back to the heel. If you need to modify, that knee comes down on the floor. The left hand stays on the floor, the right arm reaches up. Open up that chest. And again, taking that top arm and wrapping it around the opposite hip, palm facing away, shoulder reaching up towards the ceiling. Push back through the left heel if your leg is extended. So be strong in that left leg. Bring the arm back up. Bring the hand down. And step the left foot forward. The feet are about shoulder width apart. Relax your upper body. Pull the belly button in and then lift up halfway so your hands are on your shins and your back is parallel to the ceiling. Good, and relax it back down. Bend the knees, step the right leg back, the left leg back into high plank. Good, draw your shoulder blades down, pull the belly button in. Alternating, lifting up one leg at a time. If you're on the knees, you can do the same thing right here. Lift, tap, lift. When you're lifting, think about engaging the glute. Keep that neck in alignment with the spine. Breathe. One more on each side. Good, lift the hips up into down dog. Left leg comes up this time, bring the leg to the front of the mat or walk the leg forward. Left ankle directly under the left knee. Extend that right leg back for the heel or drop the knee down. Right hand stays on the floor, left arm reaches up. Take that left arm, wrap it around the opposite hip, palm facing away, shoulder pointing up towards the ceiling. Elongate through that right heel. Stay strong. Left arm comes up. Bring it to the front. Step the right foot forward. Forward bend. Lift up halfway. And relax it back down. From here, you're going to drop your booty down towards the floor. Pull your belly button in. And reach the arms in front. Or if you want to add on, bring the arms up overhead. Good, take the hands back down, lift the hips back up. Relax into forward bend. Bring the chest maybe a little closer to your thighs. Keep your knees soft if you need to. Pull the belly button in. And then slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. Good, when you get to the top, roll the shoulders back. All right, we're in a standing position. You're going to spread the toes off the left foot and put them down onto the ground. We're going to do a little balance exercise. So if you need a wall close by, you can find a wall. The right leg comes in front. My shoulders are drawn down. I'm reaching to the crown of the head towards the ceiling. I'm breathing and my core is engaged. You can stay right here or you can extend the leg and bend it. Extend and bend. Working on that balance. Looking good. You're working the front of the leg here, the quad. Whoops, there goes the instructor. Two more. Good, then bend the knee, put the knees next to each other, and you're going to push the heel back. So from the side, it looks like this. Push back, engaging the glute. Stay nice and tall to the crown of the head. Breathe. Don't let the shoulders creep up to the ears. Two more. Good, bring that leg down, shake it out. All right, spread the toes of the right foot. Stand up nice and tall. Bring the left leg in front. Shoulders are relaxed. Extend the leg and bend it. Extend and bend, working those quads. Breathe. Some days balance is better than others. Today must be my non-balance day. Extend and bend. One more. Good, then bring that leg back. Knees next to each other, push the heel back. Engage the glute. Stay tall, you're not leaning forward. Continue your breath. You're looking good. Let's do two more. Good, and then bring that leg down, shake it out. Come back to the back of the mat if you're not already there. Your feet are shoulder width apart and the arms come up, slide back then. Exhale, keep the knees soft, bend the hip, come forward. Then bend the knees and walk the hands forward into high plank. Rest under the shoulders. Modify if you need to with the knees down. Draw the shoulder blades down, pull the belly button in. Breathe. Right here, you're going to bend that right leg and push the heel up towards the ceiling. So if you're modified, you're right here. Push the heel up, press. One more. Extend the leg out. Bend the left leg and push the heel up. Remember, my butt does not come up towards the ceiling. Don't look at your toes, but look straight down at the floor. One more. Good. Bring the leg down, bring the knee down, and push it into child's pose. Walk the fingertips forward, press the palms down into the mat. Bring the hips forward and drop them down towards the floor. Look up, maybe lift the knees off the floor too. Shoulders are drawn down here. Stretching out the front of the body. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. Down dog. Right leg comes up. Bring the leg to the front of the mat. Again, ankle over knee, the underneath. And turn the left heel onto the side. Bring your hands on your thighs. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Hold it right there. I'm just going to go the other way so you can see me better, or I can see you. Good. The front leg bends. Open the knee a little bit more towards the left, towards the right. Keep the hands parallel to the mat. Look over the front hand. Turn the palm up. Reach it up towards the ceiling, the other hand towards the mat. Breathe. Then extend the arms straight again. Extend the front leg, reach forward and down. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. It's not about how low you can come here, but are my shoulders still stacked? So open up that top shoulder. Bring the left hand to the right hand, relax it forward. The front leg stays extended there. Then bend that knee, put the hands in front of you, straighten out the back foot, and step the left foot forward, forward bend. Then you're going to step the right leg back, and the right heel comes onto the side. Hands are on your thighs. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, around the other side. Open up the knee. Bend that front leg. Reach to the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Turn the front palm up, reach it up towards the ceiling. The other hand towards the ground. Breathe. Good, straighten out those arms. Extend the front leg, reach forward and then down. Reaching the right arm up towards the ceiling, front leg is extended. Shoulders are stacked. Take the right hand to the left. Relax it forward. Bend that front leg, put the hands on the floor, straighten out the back foot, and step the right foot forward. Forward bend. Bend the knee, step the right knee back, the left knee back. Put your hips onto the left side, and bring the legs around. All right, you're gonna come with your feet shoulder width apart, your hands behind you, roll your shoulders back, and lean back. Engage your core, breathe. You can stay right here, or you can lift your feet off the floor. You can also let go of your thighs and bring the arms out. If you want to add on, extend the legs out, heels together, toes apart. Keep your back nice and straight and your thighs are activated. Good, bring your feet on the floor, round it out over your thighs. We'll do that one more time. So hands behind the thigh, lean back. This is a great modification right here. You're still working your core. Or maybe legs off the floor, maybe arms out, maybe legs extended. Work at your level. Breathe. Good, bring the feet down and round it out. Then extend the legs out, flex those feet and reach your arms in front of you. Inhale here, exhale, round it down nice and slowly, one vertebra at a time. Take your time, don't let your body just drop down, but control it. Coming down nice and slow. Good. Reach the arms overhead right here. Make yourself super tall. Reach to the toes. And relax. So bend the knees so the feet are now shoulder width apart. Hands go on the side of the mat. Reaching the fingertips towards the bottom of the mat. Press your spine down into the floor using your pelvic tilt right here, using the abdominal muscles. And then arch up, big space between the lower back and the mat. Continue pressing down as you exhale, arching up as you inhale. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, press. Inhale, arch. Good, then bring your spine in neutral position. Tuck your tailbone under. Keep your hands on the floor so your abdominal muscles are engaged. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Tap it down, left leg. Alternating taps. Lift, tap. When you're lifting, think about lifting through the abdominal muscles. You can add on here by bringing the hands behind the head, lifting the head and shoulders up. Head resting in the hands, the elbows are open. Breathe. One more. Good, then tuck the tailbone and bring both legs into tabletop. Tap the right heel down, lift it up, left heel. Tap, tap, lift. You can always go back to that last exercise if you want to. Tap, lift. One more on each side. Then bring both feet on the floor, shoulder width apart, head on the mat, arms down, lift the hips into a bridge position. Knees are pointing up, toes are pointing straight ahead. Hands go behind the back, clasp the hands together. Reach those knuckles towards the heels. Open up chest and shoulders, and alternate, lift up one heel at a time. Heel raises to activate those calves. Lift, tap, lift, tap. One more on each side. Keep the heels down, the hands go on the side of the mat. Your hips stay up and you're walking right here. Right leg comes up, taps down. If you need a little break in between, bring the hip down and then come back up into bridge. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. One more on each side. Good, and then slowly, one vertebra at a time, press the spine back into the mat. Good, once you're down there, keep the tailbone tucked under, and bring both legs into tabletop. Flex your feet, put your hands on top of your thighs or your knees. Press the palms into the knees into the palms, and breathe. Your shoulder blades are drawn down, your rib cage is drawn down, your spine is pressing into the floor, so are your shoulder blades. Breathe, everything is shaking. Hug the knees, relax. Let's do that again, so legs and tabletop, press. This time, keep the right hand and the right knee pressed towards each other. Extend the left arm and the left leg. And switch. Extend the right arm and the right leg. And switch. Reach. One more time, switch. Good, hug both knees into the chest. Good, put the feet on the floor. You're gonna extend the right leg out. The left leg stays bent. Your arms come out to the side. You're gonna push to that left heel and lift your butt up off the floor. Rotate onto your right butt cheek and bring the left knee up to the right side of the mat. You can now take your right hand to apply pressure to that leg, or just straightening out the leg, making sure your left shoulder stays on the floor. Looking over your left shoulder, nice spine twist. If you feel super flexible, if you can grab the big toe with your hand, that's awesome. But you can also just be with knee bend. Breathe. Good, then bend that top leg first if it's not already bent. Bring it back to the center, lift your butt up and rotate back. Good, bend the right leg, extend the left leg out. Lift the hip up, rotate onto your left butt cheek, bring the knee towards the left. Look over your right shoulder, the shoulder stays down. And then if you want to extend that left leg, you can maybe grab it with your foot, or with your hand, or just keep the knee bent. Great stretch right here, the whole side torso and the legs. Breathe. Good, then bend that top leg, bring it back to the center, lift your butt up. Bend both legs, rock the legs from side to side. Good, bring it back to the center. Tuck your tailbone under so engage your core muscles. Bring the legs back in tabletop, right leg out, left leg pulls in towards the chest and switch. Switch. Head and shoulders lift if you want to add on. Feet come closer to the floor if you want to add on. Give that leg a little hug. Keep the leg movement going. Bringing the hands behind the head will add on. But if you feel the lower back, you can bring the legs back up towards the ceiling here. One more on each side. Good, hug your knees into the chest, relax your head. We will add on by alternating opposite shoulder, opposite knee. So hands behind your head, head and shoulders lift, right leg out, right shoulder, left knee, and switch. Get that nice rotation, keep those elbows open. One more on each side. And hug the knees, relax. Let's do a little bit happy baby in between. So grab the outside of your feet, push the knees down towards the ground. You can also grab your ankles or your calves. Knees are pushing down towards the ground. Possibly the bottom of the foot is parallel to the ceiling. You need a little rocking from side to side. Good, open up those hips. Good, then put the feet back onto the mat so they're shoulder width apart. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Draw your shoulder blades down. Tuck your tailbone under. You're going to press the shoulder blades into the floor and then reach it up. Squeeze and reach. So your upper back muscles are activating, the back of your shoulders. You can do this with your legs in tabletop, just to add on. Get the core activated. It's like you're giving your mat a little hug. One more. And keep the upper body in the neutral position. Extend the legs out, hold on behind the left leg, the right leg comes down, and switch. Head and shoulders lift if you want to add on. Pull the leg in towards the chest. Get that nice stretch in the back of the legs here. One more on each side. Hug the knees, take a little breather. We're going to add that upper body rotation. So hands behind the head, head and shoulders lift, legs extended, right leg out, right shoulder, left knee. One more on each side. Good, bend those knees, put the feet on the floor to head down. Rotate onto your right side, please. So the right elbow is under the shoulder. You're going to bring your feet just slightly forward. Create a nice triangle right here. Your hips are stacked. Your top foot is the toes down, the heel is up. You're going to tap the foot to the front of the other foot and to the back. Tap, tap. Core is engaged here. Tap, tap. Stay tall, no slouching. Then hold that top leg in the center of the bottom leg and give me little lifts. You should feel the glute and the other thigh working here. Stay tall. Good, bring that leg down. Straighten out the legs so now you have a straight line from the ear to the hip to the heel. Bend the bottom leg so the knees are stacked and lift the hip up into side plank. From here, reach that arm up if you want to, or use it as a kickstand right here. Good, dip the hip down, lift up. You're using those obliques to lift. Looking good, smile. One more. Good, bring the hip down and switch sides. Left elbow under the shoulder. We're starting with the feet just slightly forward. Create your triangle, engage your core, turn the top toe down, tap to the front of the foot, to the back of the foot. Tap, tap. Good. No slouching in the shoulder. One more each, and then hold it in the center of the foot right here. Give me little lifts. Get that glute activated here. Get the belly button pulled in. 2 more. Good, bring that leg down. Straighten out the legs. It's just a small little movement, so ears all the way to the heel. Bend the bottom leg, knees are stacked. Right arm comes up, lift up the hip, and dip down and lift. Or use this hand as a kickstand. Look at how good you guys look this morning. One more. Good, bring the hip down. And come on back around, grab your strap, your belt, your towel, whatever you have. You're gonna put it around the ball of the right foot, extend the leg up. Keeping that right leg extended, you're gonna point it towards the back wall. So you're flexing your foot and bring the leg back. If you feel that on the lower back, please bend that left leg. Try to relax your shoulders. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the leg. Not just the hamstrings, but also the calf. And then you're gonna rotate your heel in and out, in and out. And the rotation is coming from the hip. Get that whole leg rotated in and out. You can feel the different muscles stretching, the outside of your calf, the inside of your calf. And then hold it. Grab the strap with your right hand. The left arm is on the floor, and the leg goes over to the right. Keeping the hips on the mat. Open up that hip. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Stretching out that inner thigh. Opening up that hip. Bend the knee slightly. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the leg back to the center. Switch hands. The right arm is on the floor. The leg goes to the left, and you're looking over your right shoulder. Inhale here, exhale back to the center. Switch feet. The left leg is extended, the right leg either on the floor or bent. Toes are pointing towards the back wall. Relax the shoulders. Give me that rotation from the hip. Heel in, heel out. I feel a big difference between my left leg and my right leg. My left leg is a lot tighter. Just opens it up a little bit. Hold it in the center. Grab the strap with your left hand. Right arm on the floor. Leg goes to the left. Try to keep that hip on the mat. That right hip wants to come up. Don't let it. You're in charge. Don't let your right hip boss you around. Inhale here, exhale, center, and switch. Bring in the body, or the leg across the body to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Continue your breath. Inhale here, exhale, come back to the center. Good. Put the strap to the side. Bring your feet shoulder width apart. Tuck that tailbone under. Bring your legs to tabletop. Hands go behind the head and shoulders lift. You're going to extend the legs, heels together. Bring the legs back in tabletop. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. One more. Extend and bend. We're going to add upper body. So now extend, reach the arms overhead, bend the knees, bring the hands to the outer thigh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. You can make this harder by bringing the legs further down towards the floor as long as you don't feel the lower back. You can also keep the head on the floor. Inhale, exhale. Reach. One more. Hug the knees, relax the head. All right, you're gonna put the feet back onto the mat, shoulder width apart, hands on the floor, hips come up. Right leg extends, dip the hip down, lift, tap, lift, focusing on the left glute. Squeeze those shoulder blades into the floor, but reach the fingertips down towards the mat. Hold the hip up right here. Bring the right knee to the left knee and then back up towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Use that exhalation to activate some of your deep abdominal muscles. Two more. Last one. Keep the leg up here. Slowly press the spine down into the floor. One vertebra at a time. Once you're down there, bend the right leg. Extend that left leg. Give it just a little hug. Then keep it straight. Turn the hip out slightly. The right heel is on the floor. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Right glute getting the workout here. Reach the fingertips towards the bottom of the mat. The shoulder blades press into the ground. One more. Hold it here. Bring the knee to the knee and then back up towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. My booty stays off the floor here. I'm still working that right glute and hamstring. Two more. Last one. Hold the leg up here. Slowly press the spine down into the floor. Good. Bend that knee, straighten the right leg out. Give it a little bit of a hug. Go ahead and flex that foot. Good. Tuck both knees in. Rock it a little bit from side to side. Then hold on behind your thighs and rock yourself up. We're going to do one more side plank exercise. So elbow under the shoulder. And you have choices here. Bottom leg bent, knees on top of each other. One foot in front of the other. Or both feet on top of each other, reaching down up. And we're just going to do a star here. So hold it here. Or hold it here with the top leg lifted. Smile. Good. Reach out, arm overhead. Hold it. Still in star. Bring the arm back straight up. Bring the leg down. Bring the hip down. Switch sides. Decide if you need a bottom leg bend. Bring that arm up. Regular side plank. Add it to a star. Hold it. Breathe. Smile. Maybe bring that arm overhead. Just changes a little bit. Your core has to think. Looking good. Bring the arm up. Bring the leg down. Bring the hip down. Excellent. Come around on all fours one more time. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Draw your shoulder blades down. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees barely off the ground so they're just barely hovering right here. Core is tight. Breathe. Lift the hips up, down dog. Come back into that hovering position and add on by tapping from side to side. You're still hovering with those knees though. One more on each side. Up to down dog right here. Go ahead and hover one more time. If you want to go for a little walk, lifting up one leg at a time. Little walk. Breathe. Come on, one more on each side. Good, bring the knees down and push it into child's pose. We're going to use that strap one more time. You might not need it, but if you do, you're going to come on your side. Let's go on the left side. You're going to put the strap around the top of the right foot. Your knees are in front of you, right there together. And then you're going to pull that top leg so the strap is closer to your butt. You can also extend this leg out if you want to. What you're doing is you're pushing the top hip forward, and you should feel a great stretch here. If you can grab your ankle, that's perfectly fine. That's great. But some of you might not be able to do that. So push that hip forward. Get your hip flexor and quad stretch right here. If it's too much on the shoulder, you can come down on your forearm. Good, and release. And let's do the other side. So if you need that strap, you're going to put it on top of that left foot right here. The knees are bent. Maybe extend that bottom leg and pull it in. Or grab the ankle. Push that heel close to your booty. Push the hip forward so you get that stretch in the front of the quad and the hip flexor. And breathe. Good, you're looking great. Good, and relax. Come back onto your back, please. Let the quad stretched out. Tuck your tailbone under. Bring your legs in tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders up. You're going to pull the knees in towards the chest. So inhale here, exhale, lift. Good. You're using your lower abdominal muscles to bring the knees in. Use that exhalation. You're going to add a rotation. So right knee, left shoulder. Continue the movement. Just add the lower body rotation. One more on each side. Bring the feet on the floor. Head down. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Hold on behind the left leg, either with your hands or your strap. You can use your strap to pull it in. Take your right elbow, open up that hip by pushing the elbow into your inner thigh. Rock it a little bit from side to side, loosen up that hip. Try to relax the shoulders down. Get a nice hip stretch right here. I feel that in my right hip, my right inner thigh. So hold it in the center and straighten out the left leg. Flex the foot and point it. So get some ankle mobility. At the same time, you're still continuing that nice stretch. Point and flex. Then circle the ankle. And circle it the other way. Good. Put that foot on the floor. Uncross the legs. Cross the left leg onto your right. Maybe put the band behind your thigh if you need to. Pull the leg in. Push that left elbow into your left inner thigh. Rock it a little bit from side to side. Loosen up the hip. Relax your shoulders. Hold it in the center. Straighten out that right leg. Point and flex that foot. Continue pulling the leg in towards you so you're still getting the stretch in the left hip. And then circle the ankle. And circle the other way. Good, then bring that foot onto the floor. Bring the other leg out. Bring the arms out to the side. Drop the knees over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, center. The other way. Bring it back to the center. Bring the knees over to the right. And bring that right arm on top, the left arm on top of the right arm. So my shoulders are stacked here. My knees are on top of each other. I'm going to keep my knees together so my hips stay stacked. Taking that top left arm, reach it up and over to the opposite side of the mat. And then bring it back to the center. Now don't let the hip come back, but keep the hips stacked. Reach up and over. This opens up your chest and shoulders. And back. We'll do that one more time. Reach up and over. Feel that great stretch. Ooh. And back to the center. Good. Push yourself up and switch sides. Well, I guess you could just roll over to the other side if you want to. So the top left arm is the right arm this time. The knees are stacked. The hips are stacked. Reach that arm up and over. Ooh, and you might feel one side is a lot easier to do. And back to the center. Just don't let the hip roll back. Up and over. And center back. And one more time. Up. Keep your core tight and over. And center back. Good. Push yourself up into a seated position. We're going to extend the legs in front of us. Now, if you want to use your strap right here, you can put it around the arch of the foot, or you can grab your toes more. Before you come forward, though, pull your belly button in and lean. Hinge at the hip. You're not rounding yet. You're hinging at the hip. And once you're there, now you can round your back. If your toes are pointing towards your forehead, you're going to get more of a stretch, especially in the calf. Good. Slowly roll it up. Let's do that one more time. Pull the belly button in. Hinge at the hip first. Reach for whatever you can reach. Then round your back. Good, and come back up. Cross your legs. Bring your hands behind you, clasp the hands together, reach the knuckles down towards the floor. Give me a slight back bend. Good, then bring the arms in front of you. Push those palms away as you round your spine and pull the belly button in. Then reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Let's do this stretch one more time where the right arm comes down, the left arm reaches over, just so we can see how much more flexible we are than we were when we started. And switch, reach, and bring it back to the center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Namaste.